how can I plan meals for my family and myself?
Sure. This is a huge one, and we could take the whole time here talking about it, because there are just so many different ways of meal planning, and it really depends on the family dynamic, or maybe you're cooking for one, or the time, or how long you're at work, what days you work, how far away grocery stores are. So there's so much that goes into it. So just a couple tips, a couple things. If you're really busy during the week, maybe it's on the weekends. Some people cook for the whole month on the weekends.
Wow.
They use their freezer.
Do they really
They're good
do
to
that?
go. Yeah, sometimes it works for people. And at different times in their life. Maybe like at one point it worked, and then they had another child and it just didn't work anymore. So that's something else that kind of changes throughout time. But maybe it's just simply cutting up your vegetables, washing everything on the weekend, putting it in bags so that you can grab and go and kind of assemble throughout the week, so that it's not I'm going to go out to eat because it's convenient, when we can make these things a little bit more convenient to eat a little bit healthier during the week. Maybe it's using one main ingredient to cook a couple different dishes. So maybe you get ground turkey, but then you make a chili out of it, and you make burgers out of it, and you make meatloafs out of it. You can freeze them in muffin tins, and so you have individual little servings, so that you don't have to have turkey every single day. But maybe that's a good way to build up your freezer, so you have some things on hand. I always have my staples that I keep in my house, my frozen veggies. Of course, I'd love to have fresh ones, but when I haven't made it to the grocery store, or there's a snow day and I'm stuck at home, like today, it's good to have some of those things on hand. You can throw them in and still have that balanced meal and still get those nutrients. I also like to keep on hand like the little brown rices from Uncle Ben's. It's like 90 seconds in the microwave. I always have eggs. I always have the cut up lettuce ready to go, soups and things. So having those things on hand for when it doesn't go according to plan, because I think that's where people tend to fall off, is like, okay, it didn't work out today and I can't get to the grocery store, and then it continues on in that way. So if we can be flexible and just say, okay, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's not that perfection that we're looking at. And on our blog, and you'll see our website on the credits, but we have Meal Planning Not Perfection is one of the series we do. So it's really taking things that you can make and feed your family without that stress and that pressure of it being the absolute most perfect, most nutritious thing.
Right.
So
that's a good idea.
Yeah.